Very quick video for my mate Bravo, or Ben Close, as he's better known as the published author. And it's his birthday today. So as a little birthday present for him, I'm doing a promo for his book. Now, if you haven't read this book, I've said this before, done another video on this. This book is the most accurate description of normal infantry soldiering that I have read. And believe you me, I've read a lot of books about the military. You know, a lot of them are about these super duper soldiers that they end up joining the SAS or the Paras or whatever. Bravo's book is about normal infantry guy in the Guards, how it affected his life, how going out on deployment to a combat zone affected his life, how even the military and the way the military is affected his life. And it honestly, it is an absolutely fantastic book. He's not dressing things up. He's not making things up. It's just real. It's squaddy's life. And anybody that's been deployed on operations from Northern Ireland, Falklands, Bosnia, Afghanistan, Iraq will identify exactly with what Bravo's talking about. Because once you've been in a situation where you've got very hot metal coming at you at a very, very fast rate of knots, it changes your outlook on life. And I think everybody that's been in those sort of situations will agree that you just look at things differently after that. And obviously what Ben goes into a lot in the book is PTSD and the amount of damage that does to people's lives and how that runs on after they've left the military. And I think most of us, to a greater or lesser extent, can identify with your mindset being changed by being in the military. And then if you've deployed on active service, wherever it is, bombs and bullets kill people exactly the same, whether it's on the streets of Belfast, whether it's in Bosnia, whether it's on Mount Longdon, whether it's in Iraq, Afghanistan, it's all the same. The intensity is different in different conflicts, but when a contact happens, the results are invariably the same. And that affects people, and it affects lots of people in different ways. And even military life changes a man's outlook and changes the way he deals with everything in life. Because, of course, the thing about the military is what happens is you're trained to be aggressive. And then what invariably happens with a lot of soldiers, it happened with me, when that aggression is played out outside of the military context, it causes a whole lot of problems. Or even when you're in the military, if it's played out in a pub or when you're out for a night, you react in a certain way because of the way you've been trained and because of certain experience that you've had. So that's what the book's about. It's brilliant. It's a superb book. Now, you're not going to be able to see it properly because I'm holding it up there, but it's going to be back to front when you look at it because of the way I have my camera. But it's an easy read. It's a good read. It's real. He doesn't pull any punches. And if you want to know what it's like to be in the military, certainly in the last, I suppose, when did I join? 1985. What are we in now? Is that 40 years? Almost 40 years ago, okay? So in the last 40 years, it does not seem like much has changed in the way soldiers behave, in the way they're treated, and when things go wrong, in the way the military throws you under a bus. So, great book. When War Follows You Home by Ben Close. Highly recommend it. There's a link in the description below. Get on there and buy it because you're going to be supporting Ben. Ben's involved in campaigning and activism on behalf of soldiers that are suffering from PTSD. It's slightly different to a lot of the videos I do. Ben's not a political guy. Ben is just a patriotic ex-soldier that cares about his comrades and cares about the very, very serious issue of PTSD. And again, the suicide rate among ex-soldiers is very, very high. And I have a lot of mates who've suffered very, very badly with PTSD. I have some guys that just, it doesn't touch them. It's like I always say, psychopaths don't get PTSD. So yeah, it's a great read. It's a good book. Ben's a good lad. Bravo's a good lad. Support him. It's his birthday. Buy his book today. It'll make him happy on his birthday. And I'll see you all soon when I start doing more political videos. But this is for Ben. There you go, mate. YouTube video for you just for your birthday. See you soon.